Hello, it's Nancy today. Today I'm making a egg basket out of kudzu. So some people call it a ribbed basket. Now, this is what it's gonna be. This is the frame. You see that? So I have made the God's eye, and then I have cut pieces and I have slipped them in here. You really need two hands to do it. Okay, so now this is ready here to weave on. This side. So I decide what's the top, the handle, that's the handle, and this is going to be the bottom. Now if you make these first two ribs lower or bigger than the middle, see the middle, and see how big these are? Well, that means that it's not going to, when you set it on the ground, it's not going to wiggle. It's going to be very secure. Okay, so now I'll get my fourth one in here. I'm going to trim the end of this one up a little bit. Trim it on both sides. Okay. So now it'll stay nicely. You can do that with all of them. It's a nice pair of shears. They kind of ratchet. Make sure that you don't lose your pieces that you cut. You don't want them all over the ground getting back into nature. This is kudzu, which is great to use what you find, but you really don't want to introduce it anywhere at all. Okay, so this is our frame. Now at the moment it's quite floppy. So I should set it down on a nice surface, or I can put it upside down and hold it with my knees. Okay, and then let's start weaving it. We'll start with a small line, like that, because it just seems to work nicely. Figure out where it is. Okay, there's a pink in it, so I'll cut that off. And that has got a lot of bends, so throw that away. Now see where it's scarred? That's not very good to use. I'll just cut that away. It's more likely to break there, that's why. And this piece is all broken there too. Let's see what we have. We have a good vine here. That dog is just barking away, isn't he? Bark, 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 bark. Okay, I'm gonna cut it to have a usable piece here. I think I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff here too. Okay, so now we'll tuck this in somewhere. I'll tuck it in. You have to try and bend this and see. See, that's very breakable. Ooh, sorry about that. See, it's very breakable, so I don't want to use this piece. Okay. Now this is good up here. Let's just cut it there. Get rid of all that breakable stuff. Okay, so now we're ready to start. Okay, so I tuck my end in here, out of the way, and then we just go do our over and under routine. To get it all wrapped up nicely so it will be obedient to you. Okay, so now we're going to go over and under. It's very hard to deal with it at this early stage. And go over that, and under this one, over that, and under this one. And then we're going to go right back. Over that, under this, over that, under this, over that. Now you're going to, probably easiest to get this in here before you start tightening it up. Just to get it to hold it together, I think, for a minute. These both fell out. There's my other piece. It fell out too, didn't it? No, it's right there. Okay. So then once you've got it in there to start with, you see, then you can tighten it all up. Two of those rows should hold it in place enough for you. Except this is on the side of that one. Okay. Okay, then you can start winding it tightly. Now you don't really have to have the other side in there if you don't want. Those can be loose. It'll help you when you're winding it. If you don't have to deal with that at the same time. Okay. So you see, now you've got that side started. You need to pull that all nice and tight. You don't want to have spaces in between them. Get that nice and snug up in there. Okay, so you see how that is? So you've got the first side ready. And you can set it on the ground and make sure it's going to sit the way you want it to sit. Which at the moment it doesn't appear that it's going to. So I will bend this so it'll sit in a different direction. Try it again. And see if it sits better now. Yeah, that's, oops, sorry. That's much better. Okay, so then, let's see, I've got that started. And we'll just carry on doing that. I need to tighten that all up a bit more. Just carry on doing that until you come to the middle. Okay, bye.